Yes, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to Formula 1 2021. Welcome back to the first Formula 1 game you have going to have seen on my channel since I think F1 2019, and I only played that for like a single stream and that was it. I don't think I ever played it again. So we're back, we're doing this and we're here to have a look. Let me just get my stream sorted. Hello there. Hello, Mr. Barraza. Hello, Gizmo. How are we all travelling? I've had to turn the music off. Hello. Get off the phone, Karen. Thank you, Piasco, for the lead nuggets. I'm off the phone, my dude. We probably need to get some tunes cranking, don't we? I'll turn the music off just so I can try not to get my first Formula 1 stream in a couple of years immediately demonetized. So let me try and find some tunes. Let's see how we go. Let's go have a little look. Hey, what have we got here? Here we go. We've got a few tunes cranking because we could be in the menus for a little while. Hello, g'day, welcome. Great to have you all here. Thank you so much for that donation, Piasco. Here we are, F1 2021. Let me know how the audio levels are, because after my fiasco on the weekend where my computer basically Chernobyl itself right before the 24-hour race, I think I need my microphone probably needs to come down a touch. Hopefully that's all right there. I've had to reinstall OBS, so I don't know if everything's right, how the synchronization is, but it's great to have you here. Hello there, John. Hello. Oh, the agent from the F1 game. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Good shout. Is this music too bloody loud? Be shush music. Calm down. It's background music. Righto, so here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. If you're just tuning in to this stream or you're watching this as a VOD later on, bear in mind I have not played a Formula 1 game in many, many years. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be awful, but the plan is the more I play this, the better I will get at it. I've got all the merch on today. I've got the big McLaren top on. I got my Ferrari hat. It was that all Red Bull, so I went Ferrari, because it feels bad for them. I don't want to take you through all the same stuff that all the other streamers are doing. So they're all sort of working through their menus, and you can sort of, oh, what's this, what's that? There's the multiplayer side of stuff. What I want to do, because I haven't raced F1 in so long, you can actually choose for a couple different things at Formula 2 for 2020 as well. But what I want to do is try out this breaking point, right? It's what everyone else is doing. Let's just tuck into that and see see how we go, eh? Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not a newcomer. I think that would be unfair. Balanced experience is recommended for players comfortable with using fewer assists. Yeah, I don't want any assists. For those seeking a greater test of skill, optimised for players using lower assist levels. I think hard sounds too hard, doesn't it? I mean, I don't really want the assists. Okay, so I can choose between the Alpha Tauri. I can have the Aston Martin. The Alfa Romeo.
Hello and welcome.
Oh, we got a new subscriber, was it? I just frightened myself because I heard myself talking in my ear. You'll see that. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Williams Racing and of course the Haas F1 team. I'm not going to go for Williams myself personally. I'm not going to go for Mick Schumacher. I'd imagine everyone else does. Lots of people are going to think about Kimi Räikkönen there. I'm going to go the Alpha Tauri. It's going to be my number one choice. Assists. Let's have a look. So, traction control on medium, dynamic racing line off, manual and suggested gear. Yep. This is all pretty good. I had a really quick look before I jumped on, just to make sure everything worked. And I kind of did a little bit of setup stuff, so I think I'm happy with that. Simulation settings. Surface type, realistic is fine. Flashback, unlimited, okay, whatever. Race starts assisted. Or manual, God. Let's go manual. I have no idea what I'm going to do. That won't go well, but let's go manual starts. Why does the title screen look like a... Oh, I'm actually doing stuff here. Okay. I'm going to have to stop the music repeatedly throughout the stream, because we obviously don't want it going whilst I'm out here doing laps. And we need to listen to the intro here as well, so I might bump the sound of this up whilst we have a listen. This will probably get me demonetized anyway, but let's do it.
An incredible race! Look at it! Every driver is being so aggressive! Check it out!
They'll all be feeling the pressure right now. None more so than young Aidan Jackson from Carlin.
That's right. Rumors from the paddock talk about a possible future for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race.
The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish to the F2 season here in Abu Dhabi.
Oh God, I'm driving.
Okay, Aidan, you're doing great. Keep focused. You know what to do.
Oh Jesus, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this track at all. Quite possibly the last time I raced here was the last F1 game. I need some gloves on this. The rubber on this wheel is pretty average, actually. Ooh, that's too much. Even that was too much. I have no idea what look back is. Not that one. Oh God. Don't worry about it. Whatever's behind you doesn't matter. Oh, that is way too much throttle. Do I have DRS? Nope. That's F1 only, I guess. Now, I can't afford to drop off the back of these guys, because I don't know the track, so I need to follow their lead and take it more gentle on the throttle. That was really average. God, I feel like I've never been at this track before. I know I have. Oh, Jesus, that's the pit entry. Nearly took the racing line straight into the pits. Like an absolute pro. That's a bit wide. Oh!
You have a lot of front wing damage. Box for a new one.
Okay, what is... Well, I knew that was going to happen eventually. I have no idea what the... Instant replay flashback. That would be better. How do I know when to go? Oh, did I leave it too long? No. Damn. I'm going to have to restart session. I need to get the chat up. I was caught by surprise then. Now, is the audio coming through okay? Please let me know. Looks like it's working. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Okay, Aidan, you're doing great. Keep
Aidan?
You know what to do. Copy that.
Oh. He's awfully huffy and puffy, isn't he? Copy that! Right, I know what I'm doing now. Now that I've had half a lap practice. No, a lap and a half, sorry. See if we can press on for a result here. We are still got to be gentle on that throttle. They really don't turn that well at slow speeds, do they? So Zach can't hear the game's too quiet? Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix, my dudes. You now come back and go, game's too loud, I can't hear anything. Which is fine. Which is fine. How's that? Can you hear the game sounds okay now? So tempting to get hard on that throttle, isn't it? Well, that sounded like DRS. I've got it. This is so much slower than I remember. As in the track, not the cars or anything. Last time I was playing F1, there was no Formula 2. You got to give me it's a smoother lap. Game audio's good now, good. Again, because I've just set up OBS, I've forgotten all my levels and we basically just have to... There's... Oh, let's do it. Oh, that's contact! Contact! Okay, this time I've got to be quick on the instant replay. That was probably a bit reckless. Yep, that'll do. How do I go now? Square. I'll roll out of that one. Line up a better move where we're not negotiating lap traffic. I also realised I don't have that GeForce voice thing installed anymore. So you might get a lot more background noise from the microphone than you might otherwise be used to. I will fix that for next stream. DRS, baby! We're away. Come on. Successful overtake. First one.
Good job.
First one of F1. I have no rear view mirror here. I really need to sort that mirror out. Whether I can get a virtual one or I just need to figure out which button I'm mapped back to. Well, that's a wide. Oh, that is very wide. Bit of floor damage there, don't worry about it.
This is your final lap.
Final lap, nice short one.
Teammate by 22.1 seconds.
I still don't know this track. I feel like I'm starting to get a hang of it. I'm starting to remember. I did actually do a 3-hour endurance race here on R Factor. But that was what feels like about 40 years ago. Wasn't, of course. But it was probably at least 6 or 7. We have DRS. No, damn. No, 2.1 seconds. Of course I don't have DRS, you dickhead. Oh yeah. So I'm in third overall. I'll take that. Especially at a track I really don't know. Oh, over the sausage in the middle. Shouldn't have done that. What? Oh shit, do I have to win that? Oh. That's a pro move there. First for the championship. Well, this equation just got a whole lot bloody harder. Now, where are my gloves? I'd really like to put my gloves on. And they're seemingly gone. Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. Righto, let's do it again, people. Great to have you here, by the way. Wasn't sure how this stream would go. It's F1. People were either going to not care or care. But, right, well, now that I know I actually have to win,
Okay, Aidan, you're
seems
doing great. Keep focused.
a lot harder.
Copy that.
I'm actually going to have to concentrate. Round the outside. It's dispatch of one. on, DRS here. No! Oh, that's because there's bloody Rangers. This feels like a really difficult challenge for someone new to F1. I suppose I have probably chosen hard or whatever. I guess if you're a veteran of these games, this would be a really easy challenge for you. But considering I have no idea what I'm doing and these controls are all new to me,
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
how the hell get off the AstroTurf? Am I going to catch Giotto? With sheer will. It's going to be the answer to the question. God, stay off the sausages. Two and a half seconds. I'm not close enough. Hello, Gizmo. Mate, thank you so much for the $9 New Zealand dollars. I need to turn down my notification sounds, don't I? Thank you very much for that donation. That was really bad. And any ground I made up has long been lost. Wish it was a track I knew. Feel like I'd have a fighting chance. If I knew the track better. I know I can go faster through there. Two and a half, come on. It's going to have to be a big couple of laps. He's boulder wide. Bounce your way through it. Well, it's down to 1.6, you know.
Final lap of the race.
I think old slow car catch-up might have been on then.
The gap behind us is 3.6 seconds.
This should be DRS again. Yes. Half a second, probably a bit far back. DRS back on. This time we've got him, boys. Come on. Let's do this. Round the outside it is. Left the space there. I didn't know if I had to. Don't know if 2 chevrons or 3 is contact. I think that was 2, so I'm guessing it's 3. Oh, I get that one wrong every time. Yes! That's for you, Gizmo.
Fantastic work, Aidan. Great drive, mate. Congratulations. Yes!
You gotta hit the hay hats, have fun. Thank you so much, Gizmo. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for being here, joining. Great chocolate win up. Hello, Herb Tree. Welcome.
What a win for Jackson.
That was my first F1 race in many years. Oh, that was harder than I thought. Perhaps I set the settings a bit high for me. And I forgot to bring... No, I didn't.
And here he is, the man of the moment, Aidan Jackson.
An amazing race and a
Hello, Daniel.
win for this incredible driver.
Indeed.
For this incredible
This
driver.
guarantee that Jackson will be the hot topic in more than a few upcoming F1 team meetings. The future's definitely bright for this young driver.
Jeez. The faces are slightly better because back when I played F1 last, man, the faces were bloody scary. Several months later, the Australian Grand Prix, which didn't happen, by the way.
Aidan, now you've made the leap to Formula One, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me
Hey, Fafnir, thank you so much for the donation. Met to sling you
It's a
this at Le Mans,
once-in-a-lifetime,
but KO'd before
dream
the
come
end.
true.
Cheers to you and the boys for the entertainment.
So,
Thank you very much
to
for that,
answer your
Faf. Appreciate it, mate.
question, I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, the speed, the noise, even the smell, it's all the same.
It's a bit wanky.
I just hope my driving is too.
And what
There's
about
Lando.
Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula One? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to. Growing up as a kid, his pictures were all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be Casper. But, as it turns out, I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best.
Who's Casper?
Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aidan,
Oh, this
just
is a bit
wondering if you can get your
cringeworthy.
reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1
It's
driver.
difficult to compare, Brett.
Much like you, he made the transition from F2 to F1 last season.
It's acting
What do you
lessons,
say
yeah.
to the press here and to your fans who are calling you the new Devon?
Likes, he does like
Butler?
my smell.
The new Devon Butler. I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
You come over well. They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today. I just know it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Thanks, Brian. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Brian.
Come on, Aidan. You've got this.
My Chad. Oh, is there a Chad rival, Faf? No. I'll turn it back down. As I say, I'm going to cycle the volume a little bit. Try and pump it up at times so you guys can hear it a bit better. I think that's about where I had it. I've made it to F1. Beautiful. I need to use a controller here because my steering wheel doesn't have any buttons on it. Well, it does, but I don't know what they are. Social media. Let's have a look at the posts, eh? Some text. Oh, Brian's calling. Let's answer. Big Brio.
Hello?
Aidan, are you in your room?
Oh, hey Brian. Yeah, I'm in my room.
Good. Well, have a look around. I hope you like it. Should be everything you need in there. News feeds, social media. It's hooked up to the lot. Just do me a favour, eh?
Go on.
Make sure you check your emails. I think there's a message in there for you.
Oh, right. Thanks, Brian.
Take a breather.
right. Thanks, Brian.
Do what you need to do, and I'll see you before the race.
Nice one.
Is Brian supposed to be the team boss? Because, I mean, surely team bosses don't hold new drivers' hands like this. Oh, there's a few. Who we got on there? F1 Mum. Decline. You've been waiting all year for this. Can't wait. Yeah, it's all wanky stuff. Yep. HamFan01. Blessed. Hashtag. He's got the hashtag blessed there. They know what's going on. Natalie Pinkman. I bet Jackson's feeling lucky. I was feeling light nerves today. Jimmer. My alarm didn't go off. Would know if I missed the start. What time is it? He does hashtag what time is it a lot. That's true. That is true. I've seen that happen. Arava's there. Oh, look at this game. They're all fancying up with the socials. Let's have a look at the emails as per the suggestions. France tossed. Casper. Unless you left paperwork over in the garage saying it to your PA, you can thank me later. Okay, cool. There are a few tricky spots in the second in particular. Yep. France. Oh, what's he's got an attachment here? View attachment. Ah, it's his first Lewis Hamilton. Okay. Aidan Jackson. 20th. Did I choose Aidan, or is Aidan a pre-populated character? Rewards. Okay, cool. Well, I can't actually walk around, so let's go to race. Boss Hog is team principal. Yeah, they do have the F1 license. It's the licensed F1 game. Oh, Jesus, I'm back in already. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Nah, no dramas. 9 laps remaining. What have I got to do here?
Let's try and push it further. Copy that. Where's Casper?
Okay.
Up ahead. Let's try
This
and
feels so weird with
together.
a dead steering wheel before the start of the race. That feels so weird. Straight into F1. Oh my god, I made the corner. Not that one though, did I? Jump. Can I have a bloody second to figure out what I'm doing here? Is this championship thing designed for people who already know what they're doing in F1? Because that's not me. It'd be nice to have a lap to practice, you know what I mean? God, that's tighter than I remember. I remember going through there full bore. I lost a lot of time then. Yeah, I understand I'm not going well. A minute to get used to the game and practice would have been nice. Get around that corner, you bastard. Yeah, a bit intense. That was better. That was a better turn. Oh, that's a bit nicer.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Well, you started me here. So what's the overtake button do? If I push it, it goes green. Oh, it's draining the battery down there, righto. But I have to turn it off again to harvest battery, do I? Or it does it automatically. I don't know what's going on. Should I turn it off at some point? Let's turn it off here, eh?
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
Well, come on, you got to say, in terms of adaptability, I did a lot better on that lap than the previous. Makes a world of difference when you have 5 minutes to think about it. All these corners feel so much sharper than I remember them being. Oh yeah. Okay, don't use the curbs.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Thank you, I'm aware of that. Do I have, I presume I have limited overtake.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.6 seconds.
That's 15 lapper. Doesn't turn as well as you'd think. It's weird, it kind of grips really well, but then it feels a bit odd when it doesn't. Turn that overtake off. I'm on a straight, it's probably the worst time to do that. That's right, we'll harvest a bit of...
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
God, I don't have time to brain here. Am I catching someone or is that a back marker? So I'm down to 52%. I reckon that overtake is limited. Vettel's coming with me though, isn't he? Am I catching Russell? That's the question here.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Right, I'm definitely catching Russell. Whew. This is bloody hard work, guys. It's just hard because like I'm so surprised it doesn't give you some practice time. Yeah, didn't the last game I play, didn't they get you to go there and do some speed tests and shit like that, which I presume was their way of kind of warming people into the game. But this is just like, oh, so you play racing games, do you? Well, here, you're straight in. And you chose hard, so live with it now, dickhead. But that's okay. It's actually fun. I'm just bloody working harder than I expected.
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
Oh, you've really got to feather that throttle. There's no full throttle. I'm glad I've been doing F3 in iRacing because it got me prepared for bit of overtake. We're getting close now, 1.2 seconds. We're making moves. Here we go, overtake's on, boys. DRS is open. Oh, he runs me against the fence. Oh, no pass. What did I have to do? What was the objective? Yeah, it's pretty cringy dialogue so far, isn't it? Whoa. Jeez, I wonder if I've turned this up a bit hard for me. What was my objective? What did I miss there? What's my objective? 9 laps remaining.
A solid start, Aidan. Let's try and push it further.
Copy that. Where's Casper?
He's up ahead. Let's try and bring you two closer together.
Okay. So if I'm to go by that, he said... bring us closer together. Catch up to Aidan before lap 11. Off to a cracking start.
We're only 2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Where's Aidan?
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
P10, right. 7.5 seconds. How am I going to do that? I think I might be over-revving the gears. Well, I can use up all that overtake, can't I? Because I've only got to last to lap 11. Oh, that is a garbage. I'm starting again. That's a garbage. Restart session. The whole lap's been garbage. I ran off at the start. Let's don't know what I'm doing now. I've got to catch Aidan in 10th. Ackerman by lap 11. Thank you, Faf. I'm on it now. I understand what's going on.
A solid start, Aidan.
Overtake is
Try
on.
and push it further.
Copy that. Where's Casper?
He's up ahead. Let's try and bring you
Righto.
two closer together.
Here we go. I'm basically Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, at least it's a better start than the last effort. Overtake is on. Tell you what, this is hard mode for me.
Down on Casper.
I'd imagine if you're an F1 person, this is probably bread and butter, like dead easy stuff. Oh, that was DRS. I heard the noise. Righto, Daniel Ricciardo, I'm going to make you do what you've been doing all year anyway. Go backwards. Savage on the big Ricciardo, but I think we can all see DRS is on. Bit of overtake. Let's do this. It's not that easy. Missed the DRS button. Give me some space, Daniel.
P10 at the moment.
Got it done. That was hard work. DRS. Stamp licked.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy. Casper is a couple of places up on you.
Can I just make that leave? Thank you.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.1 seconds.
Well, at least I'm making gaps back up on him, boys. Still over-revving the gears. Oh yeah, stay off the... Still 4 seconds, God. Okay, I got 3 laps to go. 3 laps.
Casper's in P10 at the moment. The gap to the car behind is
Oh, yeah.
2.7 seconds.
That was pretty close, boys. That was sideways.
You're closing in on Casper now, Aidan. Good job.
Righto, here we go. DRS, anyone? Whoa, a bit sideways on the AstroTurf.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they were going for intensity,
Casper is directly ahead of you.
straight off the bat, they've done a beautiful job of that. Come on, we're close now, guys. 2 laps to go. If I just don't shit the bed. It's a bit of a cut, don't worry about it. Stewards aren't looking today. DRS. We won't do it here, we'll do it. That's close enough. Success!
Australian Grand Prix this has been, but there's still plenty of time for more.
Random the pleb F1 car does go for him.
These two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping over each other though, because Devon Butler is
That's surprisingly bloody hard.
on the attack too.
Aidan, Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this.
Team orders, he's going to take them both out. 3 wide.
And it doesn't.
It takes his teammate out.
To the verge of what looks like damage as well.
Is he okay? Is Casper okay?
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
He ran Casper off.
We have it. I think we're going to get
Now I'm going to get grilled over, and it wasn't even me.
There will be Crofty for sure. Look, it was a late move from Devon Butler, but you never want to see 2 teammates make contact.
Cutscenes look alright though. I'll give him that.
One.
Absolutely, and I tell you who
Bit
else is gonna
grainy,
be
but-
happy too. Aidan Jackson, not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
Overall, not bad. Evil Chad Devon Butler is about to mug both of you. You're sweating with me?
Minor. How's it
Shit,
feeling,
I'm going again.
Yeah, car's okay.
Understood. See how well you can do out there.
So what am I doing?
Copy.
Finish the race. Get around that corner.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
4 laps to go. This is all very bizarre, but it's kind of cool. It's just hard. But I suggest it's only hard because I don't do F1 games. And I chose not the basic, normal mode. Let my battery build up a little bit there.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds.
Oh, Battery's nearly totally empty.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, that's handy because we've got 4 laps of the race remaining. Plus an in lap. Sweating with me, Mojo. Turn, you pig. It's definitely more understeery than you'd think. I mean, it's not bad. Overall, it's not bad. And I mean, the physics, in terms of the car physics, feels a hell of a lot better than it did last time I played F1. Which I think was that 2019 I bought, and that felt exactly like all the ones I'd played before it. I should stop hitting that at full throttle. There's a little lock there. But yeah, it looks pretty great. The physics are a hell of a lot better than they used to be. And I mean a hell of a lot better. I don't know what they're like compared to F1 2019 or F1 2018. But I think... because I really didn't stick... well, what was the last one? Was it F1 2019 I played? Because if it was, then I can tell you this is a lot better. That was hot. But yeah, it actually doesn't feel too bad, you know.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
But the plan is, obviously I'm pretty rubbish at F1, but I just feel like my body's... I think F1 2012, I kind of OD'd on F1 games a lot. I mean, I was playing that ridiculously. Wilson and I, or Bilson and I, if anyone remembers him, we used to play that game like every Sunday. We do full race distances.
Gap to teammate behind is 26.2 seconds.
And I did spend a fair bit of time on F1 2013. Not as much, but a fair bit. And honestly, I've barely gone near F1 since then, and the last time I have, I jumped in, I was like, it doesn't feel any different, or at least it felt not great. Coming out of, you know, iRacing and hell, even Gran Turismo Sport. Always thought it felt a bit shit, but I think with all their esports exposure they've had, especially last year, it kind of revealed what problems
Okay, the gap behind is
the game had, and I sort of wondered if they'd try extra hard to put in a big effort for 2021. You know, thinking that they're going to be getting a lot more exposure than they might have originally planned. which ironically they won't, because it's always the way, isn't it? 2020 will be the F1 game that most people have seen. Because that was the year when that's all we had. But honestly, first impressions, I've only done half an F2 race and half a Formula 1 race. But I've got to say, it feels pretty good. And this is coming from someone who has just recently been getting into Formula 3 on iRacing. So I kind of expected to jump into this and have it feel weird. There's still some weirdness about Formula 1 games. But overall, I'm not wiring my battery all the way down. Well, all I had to do was finish the race this time round. And that I have done. I didn't catch up to Butler, but I saw the checkered flag out.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Wondering if you get trigger feedback, throttle and brake. Yeah, I don't know.
A great race then, and a fantastic
You remember good old Willie.
here at Albert Park.
Good old Mr. Bilson.
What a start to the season this has been. A fascinating race here in Australia, and
the top teams as ever continue to
Wrong
push
on
the
both
boundaries of
parts.
the sport. It'll be
No
interesting
Australian
to see how
race?
the
Oh, this was
new Alpha
2020 though,
driver,
wasn't it?
Aidan Jackson settles in, especially after that early incident involving his teammate.
well, we've certainly seen rivalries
That's
born
gotta be
from
21.
less. Suffice to say, if you came into the 2020 season hoping for a bit of
Is the
drama,
Chad coming now?
like you won't be disappointed.
Thank you, Faf.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of
Righto,
celebrations
good on you,
tonight
Lewis.
amongst them.
No worries. Oops, I've accidentally skipped it. Chapter 1, the awkward incident involving Devin Butler and his own teammate Casper Ackerman marred Jackson's maiden outing in F1. Oh, let's turn the video volume up a little bit, shall we?
Listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car?
He's a bit older than I thought.
You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake.
How
did they ever sign you?
Oh. Butler. Devin, I didn't see that.
What, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you. Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
Sorry, Aidan.
Oh, there you go.
No problem.
It's all pretty intense.
These cars are a bit different from what Aidan's used to in F2.
You seem to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way mostly.
Oh, boy.
And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aidan. We're just checking audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth AlphaTauri were thinking.
That's great. Thanks, Devin.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they hire a writer for this, or did
Let's talk about that incident.
the devs just go, let's just wing it? Shit, we'll be right. We got it. Oh, righto. Proud of you, Aidan. Right. Get back on the controller, I think. Social. Oh, do I care? Yep. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Brian.
Brian.
Talk to me.
Brian.
You okay?
Are you
fine.
okay?
Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under
Wank.
control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now.
teammate motor.
The debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aidan. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That manoeuvre today.
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aidan. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Mate, I've moved on. I've moved on with my life. I didn't look like a pre-pube Russell. You don't care about social, says the YouTuber. Yeah, but it's just made up shit. It's actually, to be fair to this, it is more interesting than I thought. I skipped over a few, but I did read a couple there. It's actually, you know, it's okay. It's, you know what, it's pretty good. Right, on to the next chapter. Yes, advance.
It's the Chinese
We've got more
Grand
videos.
Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aidan Jackson's continuing the trend.
He really is, Crofty. He's showing great promise so far this season.
Well, here's Ackerman now, going up behind his young teammates.
Well, the rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Righto.
Ackerman's going for it! Down the inside of the hairpin, he's barged his teammate off the track!
What are you doing? Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's
Wow.
really struggling to get
I'm
over
pretty
that.
sure they can't talk to each other.
Keep it focused, concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting
Do we
the
get to go
young
back
driver.
up and
Looks
kill
like
our
it has,
teammate?
Crofty.
I'm going to
I
run
can't
him
see
off the
any
road so bad.
significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
Right, here we go. I'm on. I'm on.
Car's looking okay, Aidan. See if you can recover a few places.
See if we can catch back up to our teammate.
You can recover, Aidan.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
Contact, what are you doing, mate? Idiot! Get out of the way of my dive bomb. Stupid Norris. I don't know this track either. I wish I knew some of these tracks. Maybe I remember China. We're digging back into the archives here. Get around there. Oh, you bastard. You. What a dick. I'm gonna have to start that again. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and exact a better manoeuvre and defend against Norris this time, though.
Car's looking okay, Aidan. See if you can recover a few places.
What was that all about?
You can recover, Aidan.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
Oh, Norris has hit me 2 laps in a row from a perfectly good dive bomb. Get out of it, dickhead. Oh, I got DRS. Nice. I don't know where to brake. Oh! I went into neutral. Oh, Norris hit me again! F, I'm going to have to start again. Righto. Righto, we got this time.
Gap behind us
3rd time's
is
charm.
3.0 seconds. Car's looking okay, Aidan. See if you can recover a few places.
What was that all about?
You can recover, Aidan.
Recover 10th place before the end of the race. Look at that. Look at the run onto the straight anyway. 4 DRS kicks in. But now it's time for goodbye. Turn the overtake off. Still don't know where to brake. Hit the dongle in the middle. Unintentional. Yeah, is there no way you can practice tracks first? Tell me about it, Mojo. Talk about into the deep end. Oh, God. Get around the corner. Dick. Oh, that's tight as well. Is there at least a track map? Oh yeah, bottom left, okay. Yeah, I feel like this mode, if I could provide some feedback, as like, this is basically a practice session. I'm going to have to do this again. There's no way I'm going to get top 10 on this time out. I've got 5 more laps, but I really need some lap practice. I would imagine this mode is for people who are well seasoned at Formula 1. And they know the tracks. They don't need to practice, they can just get on and go.
The gap to the car behind is 1.8 seconds.
It's a bit easier when you can follow someone, isn't it? Sort of.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Right, Ocon is next. But I mean, you know, the mode itself seems okay. Seems like it would be a bit of fun if I just had a little bit better idea. I feel like I'm getting used to how the car feels now. Slipstream, get a bit of overtake, should have DRS here. Cruise on past a big, no worries. Approaching back markers. Wonder if you had different challenges.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind.
If you chose like Russell in the Williams. Oh. Oh, righto, Russell. Yeah, blue flags, what the hell? Yeah, that, you know what? That seems about right for George Russell. Still a lot easier with people to follow.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
But yeah, I feel like I'm slowly getting used to the cars themselves. Not close enough to... Was I behind that car for DRS? No. Oh. Get around that corner. You incredible bumholios. Probably oversteering it. Trying to understand, because at the start with,
The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
I was pretty conscious of kind of maintaining
9 seconds.
no more than 90 degrees, much like on iRacing. Because once you go over 90 degrees, you just wear your tyres out. And you don't really get the grip benefit from it. Oh, that's worthy of a rewind. How did I do it? Let's replay flashback. That'll do. Further than a second. I've run out of overtake. Trying to get a bit of slipstream there. Ease that throttle on.
Fuel remaining.
As I say, the reality is I'm not going to get 10th here. I've got 2 spots to go. It's too shallow a line. They're the guys that I need right there. Whoop. I don't know where the DRS activation point is, but at least I'm a bit closer this time.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.1 seconds.
Oh, he's already onto it. And I should get DRS as well. Activate DRS. No, I don't want that. What have I done there? I've been doing all this on standard mixer, have I?
This is your final lap of the race.
Or you can't play with mixer anymore. Jesus saints. How do you like them apples, dickhole? Got you straight back, champ. Stop worrying about that shit.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Gotta beat jerk face up here, who's a lot older than I thought. Alright, didn't mean to slow down there. Come on. That's a decent run. This is it, boys. I didn't get DRS. I didn't get DRS. I'm out of overtake. I'm licking it. Yeah, success. Got it done.
Okay, pick up rubber.
Yeah, to get 10th.
Well, plenty to digest there, and a little bit ominous seeing the two AlphaTauri teammates make contact again.
Things don't
Did
look
we?
stable between
Oh, yeah,
these
we
two
did.
drivers, Crofty. They've
Before
barely
our
been
race, though.
teammates 5 minutes.
They've barely been teammates 5 minutes.
That have been avoided, Ant.
Yeah, it looked like Ackerman was
Ant?
making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things to come? Well, for their sakes, let's hope not. That wraps things up here in China. Until next time.
Righto.
So after a magnificent race, we...
Yep, good on you. Oh, here we go. Cutscenes again. Could be angry still.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper.
I have to make a phone call.
Ackerman.
Mom, cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Oh,
Come off it. Do you really have
this
nothing
guy's
better to do?
cringe.
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. He wanted your lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off and on about you. He tried to stop them from signing you. He didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I feel sorry for
You want my advice?
those writers.
Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Yep. Yep. Yes, indeedy. Punch him. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But yeah, this is not an easy little thing to walk into. If you haven't done F1 before, I do recommend. I do recommend probably putting it on an easier an easier skill setting, because this is hard work. Oh, piss off. Drivers are now acting like kids. Yep, good on ya. Good on you, champs. Yep. For the love of God.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race.
I didn't hang up on that.
And why is that?
I did hang up on that. I didn't answer that.
Like I always do.
Oh, right.
Game's
I
rigged.
saw what happened in the race with Casper. Can't believe he wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
I'm not even sure that makes sense.
Just whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
Will do. Well, there you go. The game's rigged. I tried not to answer. He points every time he talks like Han Solo. Restaurant. What is this shit? It's your mum's birthday next week. Oh, okay. Colin Perry keeps contacting me. See if you'll do an interview for Trackside. Nah, screw him. Screw him. Let's advance, people. So what do you reckon, people? What do you think? What does it look like? What do you think it looks like? I know you've probably all seen it before. I know every other streamer's doing it. I know every other YouTuber's doing it. And I know half of them got early access to it. So, you're not seeing anything new here from me. I really wish I knew where my gloves were. I don't quite know how I've made them disappear.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid.
But despite all that,
contest then here at the French Grand
what are you
Prix.
thinking so far of the game? Does it look alright? At least this mode. I haven't done any online stuff, obviously.
Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles.
Pretty fun to drive,
The two
if I'm being
halves of
honest
the
with you.
Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Here we are then at the circuit. Paul Ricard in front.
How's the stream been, by the way? Has it been coming through nice and clear?
2020 Formula One season, and the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for AlphaTauri underperforming somewhat.
Can I change the
Two
stack out or
AlphaTauri
something?
drivers denying each other points, perhaps. Well, it's all to race for,
Oh,
and a
Paul
lot of
Ricard.
season left ahead of us.
Can
So
we go
let's
to a
see
track
how it
I
all
know,
pans out.
please? I can't. I think China
Let's
sort of
run you
came back
through
to
the
me.
driver grid order for today's exciting race.
Oh, let's not. You've done a great job commentating, mate, but I reckon that's about us.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for,
Oh,
but we've
why
got
not?
a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got.
Default
Good luck,
strategy.
Aidan.
I have no idea. Let's go soft medium. I'm pretty good with Tice. I'll figure out how to adjust that accordingly after. Yeah, no, yeah, shit, yeah, no, that looks like a bloody winner. It's an absolute winning strategy. How do I start? Engage, hold X. Didn't I? I've had a race start. Holy shit! I've had a race start. Yeah, don't worry about that one, mate. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Let's go again. Righto. I need to go back to... I'd play it if it's free, Herb. That's not high praise. Hello, Mart. How are you? I think it looks nice. It's clean and crisp. I'm glad they didn't go for the aggressive lens flare and shiny track effects like you sometimes see in GTS. I agree. I think it actually does look pretty good overall. But more than the looks for me is the is how it feels. And I'll be honest, it feels alright. Let's go to the inside this time. We've made a few moves. It was a real video game start, that one. Still don't have a clue about this track at all. Tell you what, they don't leave you a lot of room though, do they? That's the teammate done. he's still there. I forgot to change gear, that's why. Oh, he's turned in on me. That'll make you drive to survive. Okay. I wasn't in the corner I thought I was in. Got the bastard.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. A new strategy is available.
Oh, righto. Righto. Instant replay. God, I don't know this track. It's one of those things you kind of... I need to go out and practice the actual tracks first. And then come back and do this mode. I don't know. Because I've been at Paul Ricard before. And I don't remember being like this at all. On Assetto Corsa. This has got to be a different layout to Assetto Corsa, surely. Please confirm. Not that I ever learnt it on Assetto Corsa. This corner's familiar. Yeah, most importantly, going back to the graphics, it does genuinely look nice. Oh, contact. It is, of course, on the PlayStation 5. I'm just going to use this part out there. Contact! Oh, I'm not having fun here. I'm not going to lie, this isn't that much fun. I don't know the track. I don't know where the hell I'm going.
We can now use DRS.
So this is
DRS
a
now
full...
available.
Oh, that's... I have contact. I have flat tyres, what I got. I think. Or I was stuck on another car. I'm glad I got these bloody replays. Is boulder wide. No DRS for me. Try and see around this bloody halo. I need to catch up to the dude in front so I can tell which way to go. Put the racing line on. Yeah, you're probably right, mate. It's actually not a bad idea because I don't know any of these tracks. That is rearwards facing contact. That's a good idea, Mart. In the face of not knowing. Is it in here or is it graphics? Proximity arrows indicate the position of cars. Oh yeah, okay, they're on. No, this isn't it. Assists, it'll be assists. Dynamic racing line, corners only. Let's try that out, hey? BPM, livery and design, hello! It has been a long time since I've played anything with racing lines on. So these will... The reason why I don't like racing lines is not because of some false sense of supremacy or anything like that. I'm too good for them. But they distract... I don't learn the track. I spent the whole time staring at racing lines. And I don't really learn the track. My word, they help though, don't they? I've got a green sector. They help a lot. But yeah, the problem is I don't learn the track. But I suppose now during this story mode is no time to be learning that track, is it? God, I can't even see. Can't even see the racing line. Need to turn that off and harvest for a bit. That's purple sector, boys. So it makes a difference. Find that I not even looking at the actual apexes. I'm just staring at the racing line. I'm doing it already. Oh, it is absolutely helpful, mate. It's a great shout. Hey, Harry, how are you, mate?
7 seconds.
But yeah, now's not the time to be learning the tracks, is it? Which is why it's perfect for this. But look how much I've caught the group in front. What a huge difference those racing lines make. So Ocon was a target then. If I'm reading that round red circle properly. Yeah, Paul Ricard, right? Oh, she's full flat through there. Bendy braking zone. All the way around the outside. But I click down. DRS is open. Open everything, defend the line, yes.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Oh, I have to box, don't I? Now, I've no idea how pit stops work. I remember in the settings it said I think I turned off like pit stop assist or some crap. I don't know what my pit limiter button is. I'm guessing Formula 1 because I never used to have a pit limiter button. Maybe an off-track overtake.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That move was illegal. Return the position. Give us a DRS zone. Come on. I'll get him on the brakes. No, that's the flat corner. Good job, idiot. Yeah. Hang on in there. Surely that move's not illegal. I guess we're all pitting. God! I've come in way too hot. Circle was the pit limiter, which I didn't get.
We need clean overtakes or we'll face a penalty.
Oh shit, that was intense. I got heaps of mixture left. Oh, we're putting a new nose on. Why are we putting a nose on?
Complete, go now.
Why are we putting a nose on?
Pit strategy complete. See these
Oh.
tyres through to the end now.
I'm pushing circle. I'm pressing circle. That is the circle button. Holy shit. What did I do? What happened? I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, welcome to my first pit stop in Formula 1 2021. Ah, survived. Your F1 2021 game always crashes. Well, that's not ideal. It's about to ask what system you're on, but he probably says always crashes with Ego Dumper.
Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits.
So I presume you're talking about PC then. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for you, I don't know anything about it because I decided I was gonna buy this on the PC, and I may still end up doing it depending on what happens, depending on how serious I get and what league racing there is and whatever else happens. Did that pretty well wrong. How do I change my fuel mixture?
Gap to teammate ahead is 14.6 seconds. The gap behind us is 3.2 seconds.
It's, yeah, really throws you in the deep end, doesn't it? I mean, I'm literally learning whilst doing here. That's a good run. Oh, DRS, hello. Get out of it, Russell, you cheating bugger. See the way he's moved over and made contact with me. Unbelievable. Stream of life. That's probably getting close to a cut. There might have been slight contact there, I'm not sure. Gone now, overtakes on, DRS is open.
Okay, good
Fastest
work.
lap.
Great pass.
So I just take the fastest lap of the race. Jeez. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this, boys. Other than obviously the front wing that I had to get replaced in the pit stop, which cost me dearly. And the pit exit. I don't know what was going on there. He's a bit of overtake here to get some speed up. But yeah, what I would say is this story mode, whatever it's called, like the campaign story mode that's in it, my advice would be, unless you're already pretty well versed with F1 games and you know the tracks, you know how the game works and how pit stops work and everything like that, I'm not sure that I would be starting off with this career. But I did. And eventually they're going to go to a track and I'm going to be like... See, the thing is, I actually don't know that many of the tracks on the F1 calendar these days. I feel like I used to know all of them just about. Now I just don't know many. Spa will be easy. Monza will be good. Silverstone. There will be some tracks they go to that I will certainly know. But the reality is, I think a lot of them I don't know. That's because I haven't been racing them in any of the other sims I've been doing. You agree with that? Yeah. Betty, absolutely. But I think I'll be doing a bit more F1 on my channel. Last time I did it was a bit of a flash in the pan. I mean, it's difficult to know what interest there'll be in it, if any. I mean, if today's stream's anything to go by, potentially not, but I also think I'm a bit late to the party. Yeah, a lot of the big YouTubers got access to this a week ago, or at least days ago. And I actually had access to this last night.
Okay, gap
I wasn't able to get on.
1.8 seconds.
And forgot about it. Which is more to the point. I was far too busy playing Spider-Man. But, you know, I'm enjoying it. And my channel is about playing games I enjoy.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I think it's very unlikely I'm going to go on and be a big Hollywood kid with 1 million subs. So I just kind of want to do whatever makes me happy. And I've been impressed with this so far. I've been having a good time. Even though this campaign is way too difficult for someone in my inexperienced shoes. I'm actually enjoying myself. That last corner's a real bitch. Oh yeah. Tracks are also pretty unique. compared with... Yeah, they absolutely are.
We're leading our teammate by 1.7 seconds.
Is that it? 1.7 seconds. Is the car on track? He is. Car on track behind me. Well, I would have finished much higher up if I didn't have to involuntarily change a nose cone. There's probably a way I can turn that off. I know what these games are like. But I didn't turn damage off, so they replaced the nose cone, which I didn't want them to. And if it wasn't for that, I think I'd be a lot further up the grid. I don't know how to turn rich mixture on though, or it might even just be disabled in this. In this campaign mode, I'm not sure, but see how it's greyed out, and I can't arrow up to it.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh, that counts. I did half of it off the track.
This is your final lap.
I get a good run around the outside there, but I think it's only because I run off in the last corner every lap. There's Icon again. Last lap, so I've got to get him. Full overtake, full balls, let's do this.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, if I could figure out how to turn it onto rich mixture, I'd bloody do it, champ. Yes. I'm leaking it. I'm sending it. Looked like I had to beat him. He's got that dot there. Yeah, I can't wait for Imola. Some of the tracks I go well. Oh, the guy in front of me's got that red dot as well. Can I do the last corner of this lap? Nope. It's the closest I got though. Is that a fail? Don't tell me that's a fail. Don't tell me that's a fail. Oh. Yeah. The mixture has been disabled. How come I'm so heavily up on fuel then? I'm finishing the line with 4 laps to go. Anyway. I'm going to have one more crack while that's fresh in my head. So, give me a second. And I'll come back and have one last stab at that. I'll get that next time without the front end damage, and I know the track a bit better now too. So just give us one brief moment. Right, I've got gloves. I'm back with gloves. So I feel better about it. Right, let's end that. Let's get that Reno back up. Les Grossman again. Yeah, we're going to do it again. This time I've got my virginity protection gloves, as Jim likes to call them. Saints was the last one to get. The guy in front of me, yeah. That is an oof moment. There's no doubt about that. Less fuel at the beginning, but I'm not sure. Righto, yeah, that might. You're making a lot of sense tonight, mate. I got to tell you, mate. Got to tell you. You're making a lot of sense tonight. One sec. Right, sorry about that, guys. Oh dear, one of my daughters has lost a tooth, and we're just running through the tooth fairy procedures to make sure that we're consistent, because my first twin already had that, and I looked after that, and now the Wi-Fi is looking after. So that's okay. That's strategy. Righto.
The start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose
I
clean.
need probably my
Show us
headphones so I
what
can
you've
hear a
got.
car.
Good luck, Aidan.
Right, car setup. Let's have a look. I need to use a controller because I still don't know the buttons on these. Car setup. Balanced, yep, great. I just want to change fuel. Race strategy. Fuel load. Haha, thank you. So let's knock a few kilos out of it. How about that? I finished with 4 laps of fuel. I don't know how much I just took out, but that'll be fine. Good on us. More than usual. Righto. Righto. It's time to have one more crack at this. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on this. I know that every other bloody streamer's doing it. I just need to go back into it. Oh, shush. I know every other streamer's out here doing it at the moment as well. So I appreciate you taking some of your time to come spend it with me, because I know you don't have to. Let's try and get a win this time, eh? I am actually really enjoying myself, so... I just use my foot clutch as well, out of sheer habit. That was a bad change of direction, but I'll have the inside line here. It was a cheeky one. Funny thing is about Paul Ricard, it'll be an illegal overtake. Funny thing about Paul Ricard is when you learn it, it's actually not that bad. It's a nice mixture of things. Just looks like you're in a car park. Well, that's my opinion of Paul Ricard anyway. It looks horrible, and when you first get there you just go, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what is going on, and I don't particularly like it. But when you learn it a touch, it's actually quite cool. Look at that. Started off by getting turn 1 right. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's up a spot. So we're doing okay. If I can hold a bit of pace this time. It's a shame I had to do the entire last race as a practice session, but come on, I was far enough along, maybe? It counts. We did it.
Good job, nice overtake.
Righto. This will be Norris dispatched of. Fucking hold it. He's on the outside. Geez, Saints is up in 8th this time. Look at Ricciardo. He's in 5th and he's got the red dot above him. What, do I have to win this or something? That's a bit rough on a rookie in his first season, isn't it?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh, that was cheeky, but I got away with it. That was a nice little move, that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was good. This is, I've got to say, despite the difficulties in the constant whinging I'm doing, I'm having a pretty good time. This game feels nice to drive. Start squeezing him a bit so I can have that outside run. Turn that off. Nah, not on that occasion. The problem is he's got DRS from Perez as well. Got a better run there though. Alongside, don't push me too wide, Daniel. I've done it. I've got him done. DRS here, no. Let's switch back. Oh, got away with one. I should have had DRS then. Surely I was behind during the activation zone.
We're approaching the pit window.
Oh, fastest lap.
Mediums.
This is a better race. I also think maybe, so last time I was playing F1 games, mucking around with F1 games, I was like, I don't want to race AI. I've had enough of AI. Please give me real people. Whereas now, I think 2 years later, 3 years later, when all I've been doing is racing against people, like real people, all of a sudden, the prospect of some competitive AI that seem like they're relatively decent drivers, but you can actually afford to have a tussle with them and not be terrified about your I rating and your safety rating. Like, I don't want to be out here and be dirty. And obviously the game does cock that one up. Because I didn't follow someone that time exactly. But yeah, I think a couple of years ago...
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh. yeah, a couple of years ago, I just wasn't interested in racing against AI. I really just wanted to do the real thing. I remember Rory a long time ago in one of his videos, here he is, was talking about some game, I can't remember what it was, and it didn't go well. And he basically said at the time, you know, no one wants to race against AI. The days of racing against AI are long behind us. People just want to race people. And at the time I agreed with him. And I don't know if he still feels like that. I'm not calling Rory out here at all. I agreed with him when he said it. But yeah, I feel like after a couple of years of racing, nothing but much higher stress, always worried about driver ratings and license levels. It's actually, this is a really refreshing breath of fresh air. I mean, Gran Turismo Sport probably wasn't as bad because you weren't too concerned about it. But iRacing, it can have impact, you know. It can have an impact over what series you're allowed to run. How did I not get DRS then?
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
We're going to box this lap. But yeah, it's I don't know. The game feels so much better than F1 games used to. That was another thing for me. It was just the physics weren't there. And as soon as you spend too much time in another game, coming back to one of the F1 games with its really weird tyre physics and handling model was laborious, to say the least. A bit of DRS. Let's punch up the inside of Lewis. Oh, I've dreamed of this moment. Nice, clean overtake. Yeah, all having nightmares about GTS ratings. Yeah, well, I mean, and in iRacing, it's the same sort of deal. But yeah, you can not be eligible for series that you want to run because your license level's too low. Your safety rating gets too low, same deal. You might not be eligible for everything. Can affect who it matches you against. Yeah, like Gran Turismo Sport. Oh shit, I got a box. Pit stops. Learn more. Oh, that's the different views. I'm not sure if I'm racing in the right view either. Maybe I should be in the top view.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
I'd held up then. So it's going to say hold circle. Which is that one.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
I don't understand. I'm pushing the button. Something's broken. This ruins my race now. Race is absolutely ruined. Because the pit button, I've mapped it. I mapped it to the one that says pit. So, my second position is totally gone now. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to remap it or something. Piss off. I don't know why that's happening. But I mean, I was with Hamilton before. That's just ruined my race. And I've got a 5-second penalty. For reasons unknown. So...
Casper is coming in for his stop.
Well, here's a bunch of dudes. So I'm gonna have to box on. I'm way too far through this race now to abandon it. Just have to try and box on and see how we go. Had pretty good pace in the first half of the race. DRS as well. Piss off, Lance. I'll just go up the inside, buddy. Around the outside, Evan. Tyres are up to temp. Get a bit of overtake boost on. I'm out of overtake. I'm going to have to harvest for a bit now. Why is Lando in fourth?
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Oh, that was a last minute switchback. But I made it work. That really was. I saw him coming, I thought, right, that's it. Let him go through. And then just swing the biggest switchback you've ever seen. Right, well, that's fourth. I've got a 5-second penalty, so let's go. 4 laps to get cracking. This is a good bit of fun. Well, I got to tell you, mate, I am. As I say, I know I'm whinging flat out. Something about the Formula 1 coming out of me now. But I think once I got this track sussed out, I'm quite clearly a bit quicker than these blokes, because I've caught back up again to third. This is cheeky. Bit of contact, that's alright, I'll take that. That DRS. I'm going to sit here, I really need to try and recharge and not use my overtake. I'll just do you around the outside, Charles. No dramas, pal. I think the AI being good help a lot. They don't. I don't know if it's just me, and let me know.
To the car in front is 12.7 seconds.
But they seem to be racing really well. Leave that for now.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, that's third, but I'm a long way behind Lewis and Max. I don't think I'll have to concern myself with those gentlemen this race. But you know what? To be honest, I'd be a bit concerned if I did, given the whole pit stop exit thing. And I mean, I know, to be fair, I probably only lost, what, 10 seconds? 10, 12 seconds or something like that out of that incident, but still. Still a bit wide, but that's how you take those curbs. Beautiful.
Gap to teammate behind is 18.3 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm shitting on old mate. Let's see what he says now. Let's see what the terrible script writers have conjured up for the scenario of you. Oh, lost myself there. See what they've conjured up for this moment. But the problem is I've got to keep going because I've got that 5-second penalty hanging over my head. So I may not be able to catch Max and Lewis, but I've got to try and get 5 seconds ahead of Charles. So I best not relax too much.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
That's a bit closer to how you take that final corner. 4.3 seconds, 4.6. I should do it. Yeah, through some of those corners now that I'm nailing them.
5 seconds.
I really am. Pulling away from them. So again, I think if you know the tracks, this game mode will be absolutely fine. But if you don't know the tracks, you're going to have a similar experience to mine, which is redoing the same race time and time again. In the name of learning the track whilst doing it. Stop using that now. I've only got 2 laps to go. 6.5 seconds, so it looks like the job is going to be well and truly done. It's a shame about this pit button thing. Because I reckon this would have been a tasty little victory. Final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
There's a lock up. I would say as well, I'm glad I've got load cell pedals. Locking up feels easy on this game. Because I'm not using full throttle. I don't think my pedals show up anywhere on the screen, do they? There is a lot of half throttle, a lot of gentle braking as well.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Sometimes redoing a mission can be fun, you're right.
9.4 seconds.
I am overall having a really good time. That's no lie. I would like to do more F1. I made the decision to buy it on the PlayStation in the hope that if other people did too, I'm more likely to have people in my sort of community buying it on console. So I thought if I had the PS5 version and across the line.
Great work. Well done. We're really happy with the podium here.
I thought if I had the PS5 version, I can,
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win.
I can sort of race with everyone, I guess. So if a few people buy this, I'd be pretty keen for some online racing on this. 100%.
That's certainly much better from AlphaTauri.
100%. I know last time I did one stream and walked away.
On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
I think this time I'll be doing a lot more. Have you tried it on the DualSense controller? Just wondering if they have feedback on the triggers. I haven't. But I can give that a run.
After showcasing some incredible driving.
I can give that a run before I finish the stream if you like, Mark.
With the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying yourself as well. Maybe not as much as I am. But we're on the podium here. We better watch. Where am I? I want to see Lewis and bloody Max touching knobs. I was just off to the side. Look at me. I don't care about these two clowns. Ah, jeez.
Great work out there today.
Oof.
Let's have your
And we
thoughts.
dropped to 28 frames a second during that scene.
Congratulations, you got on the podium.
Oh, look out.
Fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
Yeah,
I'm just the one
it's a
behind the
team
wheel.
effort. I'm just the one behind the wheel.
That's what all
It was
F1 drivers
amazing
say. I
result.
wish I hadn't gone that. I
think
should have gone the other one.
everyone deserves it.
Yeah,
I'm just
shit,
pleased
yeah,
I could bring it
smashed
home
it,
for
mate.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
Definitely. In my mind, there was never an issue.
Definitely. In my mind, there was never an issue.
Oh, they're...
Driving for Formula One is all I've ever worked towards. The transition was always going to be smooth.
They're speaking it
No
verbatim.
complaints for me so far.
So there's no current tensions within the team. We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
Try and turn this up for you guys. So there's no current tensions with the team. Oof, if there's still a problem between us, it's not for me.
That's up to Casper.
That's fiery.
Maybe he thinks I'm yet to prove myself. Who knows? Hopefully
Well, there you go.
today's gone some way to doing that. If there is still a problem between us, it's not from me.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. At least that wasn't a verbatim quote. The first one, when he just read out exactly what I'd written, I was like, come on, guys. That's when did video games stop making the dialogue selection the exact thing that your character says? Really great driving, really great. Good on you, mate. Yeah, Brian Doyle. Yep, yeah. Oh, good on you, Brian. Let's see what he says.
Brian.
Aidan, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
Good on you. See how the meeting goes. Ooh, the British Grand Prix. Now this track I do know. Proved you're top of the middle pack. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah, nice. Good on you. Yep. Couple of magazines have booked a big. Unknown. Oh, let's answer that.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler.
The very same.
Oh, Cox.
How did you get this number?
Coxarca.
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah. I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta.
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I should probably stop the stream here. And yet here I am. Having a look at one more. Just a sneaky, cheeky look at one more. Oh, there's only 7 laps remaining. Yeah, we'll do this one. Tyres are gone.
Copy, Aidan. Box.
I've got a front puncture.
Let's just minimise the damage. The gap to the car behind is 5.3 seconds. 4.0 seconds.
Presume I'm going to try not to damage the car whilst giving it a few extra biscuits. I was speeding in the pit lane. Shit.
There's a huge amount of time to be won and lost in the pits.
Yeah, piss off,
But
dickhead.
ensure that you don't get too greedy as you approach.
You know what I need to do? Sort this bloody pit limiter out. Controls. Pit limiter R2. How can pit limiter be R2? It's shift up gear. They're all wrong. Activate, deactivate DRS. Yeah, okay, no, that's right. Oh, well, we don't need radio voice commands. That's for goddamn true. So select that. Done. Oh. I mean, clear that. And give that button to the pit limiter. There we go. Back. Select. Right, we're sorted now, boys. I still don't know why the button didn't work last time, but this time I'll try not to speed in the pits.
Our gap behind is 2.9 seconds.
Tyres are gone.
I need to turn the game sounds down, don't I?
Copy.
Let's just minimise the damage.
Probably going a bit fast. Ah, shit! Okay, I know where the start of the pit box is now. Bear with me. I will get this.
Tyres are gone.
It's only 7 laps.
Copy, Aidan. Box.
Righto, here we go.
Copy.
Copy!
Let's just minimise the damage.
Right, this time. I did it! Yes! Right, I didn't see what my expectation was though, but I'm going to go out there and just smash it. Now, I haven't done a lap around Silverstone for a while.
Release.
That's it. But I should be able to pick it up fairly quickly. 2.6 seconds stop is good. Pit limiter, we've got mapped this time. We should be okay. 7 laps. Let's go win. Look at that. It works.
Still time left to push for the points here, Aidan.
Copy.
Latifi. Is that for position? Yeah. Damn. That's not what you want. I'm a long way down.
That brings you up a place.
Oh, he's boulder wide. I just missed the turning point. Missed the apex. Shit. Made a mess of that. We're on it. What teams are available to choose? So there was the AlphaTauri, the Aston Martin, the Haas, the Williams, and I feel like I've missed a team. There might be a couple of people that were here from the start. See if they can remember a bit better than me. A little bit wide. No DRS this lap. Oops. Here's Ricardo. Down to 15th. That's realistic. Easy. Easy pass. Oh shit. That is not a line that I would regularly recommend. DRS, DRS. Left space, a left space.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
That's what I'm talking about. After all the whinging about how hard it is, next minute, I'm dragging out memes from 10 years ago. No, but yeah, now I'm going okay because I know the track a bit better. I think I've got a bit of a feel for the car a little bit nicer. See if I can do a slightly better line this time. Oh, he tried to stay side by side with me, but I come out of that the better. Around the outside. Should have gone Haas, yeah.
3.2 seconds.
To be fair, the first few races were bloody hard. I'm sure I can change the difficulty of this on the fly, but let's not get too cocky. Silverstone is the first track.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
First track I really know. Yeah, over the top of Seb. That's how I roll. Now this is my teammate in front of me? No, it's Albon. He's in front of Albon. Skidding, boys. 3 laps to go. Outside, does it on power.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Not the fastest lap of the race. Jeez, I'm doing all I can do, really, aren't I?
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Got over that one nicely. So this one I don't need the racing line for. How's the confidence there? All the way around the outside. I am on soft tyres though, to be fair. Everyone else is on meds. So there should be a fairly substantial variation in speed, and there is. So I don't want to piss in my pocket too much, because it's not a fair fight. Yeah, I could turn the racing line off, you're right. But, you know, we're nearly done through Silverstone, and I don't know what the next track is. Oh, Jesus. They won't help me. One to go.
Leading our teammate by 10.5 seconds.
Jeez, I've blown the old teammate away, haven't I?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Easy does it. Whoa, wow, he was going slow then. Yeah, starting to see a variation. Hopefully I'll get this done before the braking zone. I've run out of overtake. That was nice. I was alright.
This is your final lap.
Final lap. Up to 7th, that's alright. Oh. Got all that wrong, didn't I? Or waterproof. Yeah. Spence. How are you, mate? As we'll use the rest of the overtake up. Well, yeah, that's skipped over a big sausage. I gobbled a sausage quite badly. But 7th is good. 7th is a great result. Oh, great success.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I wish my water wasn't empty.
Brilliant job, I must say.
Toto's happy.
Intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix.
Toto's happy.
What a race for young Aidan Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Yeah, we don't need any of that celebration.
And I can see the drivers.
Yeah, good on you. I wasn't on the podium, so I don't care. Oh, well, this is good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. I hate to ask, but if you are enjoying yourself, please do leave a like. It helps me. It helps the stream. Helps try and encourage me to continue to make content. Brian, Big B-Ron.
Brian.
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Oh, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Each to their own. Don't get too pissed. Oh, it's Monza. Oh, it's Monza.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I
Big
hope.
fella's back in the house.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aidan, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Christian Horner.
Oh!
Mentioned you directly.
Oh, big Red Bull.
Oh. I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
Yep.
No.
Okay. Let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aidan's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides,
good one, Dad.
anything for our star driver.
Oh,
Casper.
have a look at old Casper.
How are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Yep. Ah, righto. Yeah. No. Yep. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Oh, I got some emails from the Advance Go. Got to head off, mate. It's been cool as. Might check it out. Would likely be on PC. No worries at all, Boyle. I'll most likely regret not buying it on PC. I had to make a decision. I figured there might be more.
Welcome one and all, and we're in for a
Figured there might be more
race
chance of more
here's what
people on the
today's grid
PlayStation,
rundown
but
looks like. An immense
I
lap from
suspect
Lewis
if I get
Hamilton
into
yesterday
this
puts him on
game,
pole position, and it's
like
Valtteri
right
Bottas
into it,
that completes the front row.
I
Looking down
suspect
the rest of the
that
grid, we have Verstappen, Ackerman.
I will probably
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
I wonder if I could just shave a bit of fuel straight off that. Let's just take a bit out, because we always seem to run over. So, yeah, let's just go that. Yeah, no, beautiful. Yeah, shit, yeah. No, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, this is a whole race. Oof, it's 11:15. 13 laps. Right, I'm into it now, I suppose. Turn 1 of Monza. AI. Bring on the death. might start that again. Play Doom music. Doom music intensifies. Got him that time. Got him that time, gentlemen. Now start slowing down. Okay. Okay. That seems... Oh, God. Couple of collisions. Don't worry about it. It was only Butler. He's tosser anyway, mate. Well, that was a weird and sloppy old start, wasn't it? But anyway. Oh, shit. That's tighter than I recall. To try and prevent a repeat of last race, let's go turn the line off and we'll turn it back on at tracks I don't know. Assists, wasn't it? Off. Righto. I have to figure out if I'm using the suboptimal view as well. Hey, that one count. Bit argy-bargy. Argy-bargy. All the corners in this game seem tighter than I remember they were. Remember the old F1 games? You used to hold it pinned. Oh, you can... Oh, you can't toggle it off. My corner! Turn that off. Sit in the slipstream. He's still next to me. Oh, yeah. That went beautifully. Back on the boost. We're moving on up. Ackerman's in fourth. How? And why did I qualify so badly? Whoa, he's hung on to it. Oh, it goes to show how far the physics in F1 have come though, because honestly, back in the good old days when I was last playing F1 games, that would have been death. You don't bring them back from that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but...
DRS is now enabled.
Try and follow Charles through here. If I can. Nope. Ocon's going to stick it out. We've had it. We've had some stuff happen. We've had a bit of live action there. Yeah, nah, look. Let's go back a touch, eh? Let's maybe just get through that corner. Get in there, Nightbot. I've got DRS. I've got to stop dropping a wheel in that trench. Finish my sentence. What did I start? That really is stream of life. Through the parabolica. Hard on the throttle. Good run on the exit. DRS enabled. Come on. They've got it as well. 3 wide. This is This is dumb. Here comes a rewind.
Casper should be within reach soon, Aidan. You are free to race.
Collision with Stroll. I didn't even hit anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. That was good. I survived. Time to harvest a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if this is the suboptimal view or not. Yeah. What did you say? I just paused it to see what you said. Finish your sentence. If you play the game, you suspect that I'll buy it on PC. That's what I was talking about. I suspect if I continue to play this game, that I will probably buy it on PC at some stage anyway. Although I'd rather not anytime soon, to be honest. Oh, I forgot about that one again. Yeah, we're gonna go just quickly use another one. Don't talk, just get through the corners for a second. Remember the corners. Not a good corner to overtake on. DRS is activated. Turn that off.
Nice move. Good job.
So the trick is to go too far on the inside so you bounce over it. No overtake there. Just kind of want to harvest it a bit if I can. There's a lot of race to go. And I feel like I'm getting to the end of the race too often. No, maybe a little bit more. Just through the DRS zone.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Turn that off. Oh, he's moved across in front of me. But yeah, certainly not a game I want to buy on PC straight away. I want to see if I enjoy it and try and give myself a genuine reason to play it on PC. You know, if I find there's a ton of blokes with it on PC. And not enough on console, then maybe I'll do that. Pit priority, bitch. What an absolute giant cockhead. Oh, no DRS for you, buddy boy. She's boxed this lap. Along with half the rest of the field, I suspect.
Check
More
your
flashbacks in
MSD
Vietnam.
for a new strategy option.
But they're there, why not? Why not? Did I do it? Did I get slow enough? He did say box his lap, didn't he? Anyway, I'll be right to the end now. I'm halfway. Everyone else stayed out.
Exit now.
It's not Gran Turismo. But I can pretend it's Gran Turismo, Spence.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Russell and Latifi. I'm freaking last. That's not. That's seemingly not gone that well. I can't remember what position I was before I went in the pits. But anyway, they're all going to have to pit as well. At least it gets me a bit of DRS. We use a bit of overtake. We'll get this done nice and early. It is weird having that halo right in front of you. It's not so bad when there's other cars near you.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.7
God, I've gone a
seconds.
very unique strategy, haven't I? What was that yellow dot on the front straight? Is there someone there? Is there anyone home? I wasn't even looking, I was looking up. Almost feels weird not to be doing this lap with people in front of me. I was 12th, is that all? Well, no wonder I went back to last. Thank you, Elsinore, and welcome. Great to have you along. Oh God, that was messy. Giant undercut is what I was going for. Sorry, I was 12th. Let's see what I can undercut myself into. Obviously the softs are the tyres to stay on, I would imagine. These things are a bit slippy, to be fair. Someone's in the pits. That's one spot.
You've taken 13th place, P13.
Oh, there you go. There's heaps of people in the pits. 13th. And these two in front of me haven't pitted, have they? So the undercut might be brilliant here if I was 12th. Ooh. Bit wide on that occasion. Not a great corner to overtake on.
You made it look easy.
But I got it done. Might have been 9th. I'm just waking up. No worries, dude. Let's get out of the throttle then. I was punching well wide. It's not on my 12th currently.
Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits.
Right, I'll go past my idiot teammate. And he peels off in the pits. And I'll get DRS anyway. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, it's a bit. Have a look at that. That's an undercut. Playing beautifully there for me.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.6 seconds.
Don't think I'll trouble the ladies. I've got 4 laps to go. I'm obviously moving a bit quicker. Although I don't think I've got the fastest lap of the race, do I? But I'm half a second up on my best. Oh, that is purple. Purple third sector. If I can string a lap together, I'll be right. If I can. It's quicker through there. Oh, that's not great. I lost out on that one. I need to do something about this rig. Have a look at this. You guys see my wheel? Have a look at the wobble there. I'm gonna have to try and do something about that.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's getting real bad. Just casually. Hey, how you going?
Gap to car in front is 6.8.
Well, fourth is pretty good. By my reckoning, fourth is pretty good. Yeah, you may not agree with that, but I agree with me completely. No, it was awful. It's too slow, too safe. 2 laps to go. Haven't watched F1 in so long. Don't know who half of these people are. Well, a few of them aren't real, so that's worth bearing in mind. So this Jackson person that I'm racing as is not a real character, and my teammate and my main rival are not real as well. So a few people have had to sit one out.
Of fuel remaining.
Few of the real drivers. Wow, both of the...
Gap to teammate behind is 17.4 seconds.
In my instance, because I went with AlphaTauri, neither of the AlphaTauri drivers are in here, and one of the Haas drivers, if they had any sense about him at all, they'd replace Mazepin. Nikita Mazepin. I always run wide on that corner, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm shit. Workshop video incoming, what do you mean? It's been a rough lap. I think the best is no longer in the tyres. But that's okay, I used the best to get to fourth. I don't have any pace to catch the guys in front, but what are you going to do about it, eh?
Final lap of the race. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that was the one I ran wide this time. It's the last lap. Ah, for the wheel flex, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to find a temporary way. So, I had a chat with my dad, and we're going to absolutely Frankenstein this rig, because I've still got my fancy ass, relatively, or what should have been relatively expensive shifter, sitting up on the shelf behind me, which you can't see.
All right, race over.
I don't think.
Take care of the car on the way in.
And I need to fix this rig. I need to tighten this up, because that's a bit silly.
Quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aidan Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
But I reckon I can fix that relatively easily.
Reminds me a little bit of when
I do need a
Hamilton
temporary so
signed
that
for McLaren
fits
back in 2007.
before
How that one
we get
ended.
the welder out.
Alonso returned to Renault
Oh, it's just the way it's
moment the
mounted.
season wrapped up.
It's just the way that it's mounted. It's not a very good rig, and I am hesitant to shit on
Mercedes are
playset,
top
but
form once again after an excellent race weekend.
they're not going to
It's great
sponsor
to
me,
see
are
them
they?
up on that podium
No one
once
is.
again.
So who cares? This is a shit seat. Don't buy the playset Evolution. There's some consumer advice for you.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
This will be the end of the stream, too. We'll
So
get through
it's
this,
a decent
though.
result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aidan?
Oh, let's go full bitchy ahead of
I'm just
Casper.
glad I could deliver for the team. Casper and I are both trying to push ourselves as much as we can. So it can get a bit competitive. It is a good feeling to be the one coming out on top.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
We'll give
I
one a
couldn't
nice
do
one.
without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after,
Yeah.
and I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah,
So any
Spence, I'll get
improvements are
onto
thanks
it.
to them.
It's just the
funny
way
you
it's
should mention
mounted.
the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Look, driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing.
I was just
yourself,
thinking I better
and that
take
can
the
cause
safe
friction.
route in case
I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides,
there's contracts writing on it. I think once I get to the
Appreciate your
top,
time.
once I get to see that, you know, Red Bull or Mercedes or however this is going to play out. Yes, I don't know Mexico. I remember it's awesome when you learn it. That's what I do remember about Mexico. Shut up, Mum. Mexico has this reputation of being a fast track like Monza. Nope. There's still 2 left over from the Italian. That's all right. Let's. Well, you know what? I think that's going to be it. Has anyone retired from the race? I don't know. I don't know is the truth. Yeah. But, anyway, what did you guys think? Whoa! How's that for your ear holes, boys? Absolutely just annihilated you. I didn't even mean to start that, but anyway, it's going now. What do you reckon, guys? That was actually a bit of fun. I had a good time. I will fix the steering wheel up. I'm going to be back with more Formula 1. That's the truth. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Please do consider leaving a like if you did. Hit subscribe if you're new. Turn the bell icon on because that's the way YouTube algorithm works these days. But we're going to wrap the stream up there. I had a great time. I genuinely had a good time on that. And I'm looking forward to coming back to it. So, have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening wherever you are. Thank you for staying around. Thank you for watching my stream. And I look forward to talking to you next time. But for now, it's going to be goodbye.